Hello, y'all! What's up? Okay, so it is week 6, and I feel like all the weeks are just blending together. This week, I feel like not too much has happened, exciting stuff on the studio, because, well, frankly, I've just been organizing and cleaning, and that's pretty boring, I guess, for showing progress. I don't know. It's like, should I show you guys the before shot? Because it's pretty embarrassing how dirty some things are. One exciting thing, I found this really old cabinet that my family had actually used as a towel cabinet before we actually had towels installed, our towel cabinets installed in our bathroom, and it was actually something I had done art on, so I actually did some paintings on it of goats, of course, because, you know, I love goats, if you can't tell, or some of my art back there. And I was like, hey, this thing's just sitting around, why don't I just use it for, like, in my studio to store stuff, it's perfect to store sewing machines in and bigger things like that. So I was like, what the heck, yes, I'm using this. And so I actually spent a whole lot of time cleaning that this week. It was like in the attic for at least 5 years, and the mice kind of made a hotel out of the thing. So it was really fun trying to clean that thing and sanitize it, and then I took a shower because I was like, oh, it's so gross. Ah, the little micey droppings. Oh. So that was great. I got that thing done, cleaned up, dried off, sanitized, and then moved up there in the studio space, and it actually fits under the crevice really perfectly where the ceiling's lower, and it fits right in front of the funny little vent thingy that's in there too to kind of cover that because it's kind of weird and awkward. So I'm actually really, really happy about that. So that was kind of like something I didn't think of. I wasn't planning on doing this week, but I ended up doing. And then also I got a new table up there too. So I like this new glass table better or the glass top table. It's a really good work surface, and also it's longer and skinnier, and so the chairs and the benches can like fold under it better. The only downside is that it is a kind of taller table for those benches, so I'm not sure if I'm going to chop a few, like 1 inch or 2 inches off the legs, or leave it tall, because it could be like a really nice working standing table. So I'm not sure what to do about that yet. For now, I'm just leaving it tall. And then I stuck the other table in the corner because that's where I'm going to plan on putting my printer and some other things on that, kind of like as an office space more of. And then, yeah, so we finally finished the silly little outlets on that one wall. I'm really, really happy about that. It was quite a job, but we finagled it. We retroed our own outlet extenders, and we got them things in there, so I'm really happy about that. And then also the trimming around the window. And actually looks kind of great. I was thinking about painting the top border, the top trim and the bottom trim because they're different colors, but I kind of think it goes along with the way the rest of the wall is, so I think I might actually just leave it. So that's done. And I did a whole lot of time, again, organizing, cleaning, so I cleaned that whole space. I put my carpet down. I'm so excited about my carpet. Oh, so fun to walk on carpet with bare feet. And then I got the corner all set up and ready for my desk, which my desk is over there because I'm in the cabin right now, but I'm not showing it to you because it's so messy. Oh dear. But yeah, so next week again, I'm going to keep continuing organizing and moving things. So I've actually moved a lot of stuff, more stuff up in the studio. A lot of stuff from the cabin, just a whole bunch of odds and ends. And then also I managed to get the chop saw out of the... The chop saw was just like living in my studio. I was like, oh, this thing's so dirty. But now all I have left is some border work to do. Some border trimming, baseboard, and I have to get the door installed first before I can finish the baseboard on the stair landing. So I was like, hey, you know, I'm just gonna focus on that and get this silly little chop saw out of here and have this thing out of here, because man, that thing makes a lot of dust, and it's like a job cleaning all the dust after using that thing in there. And yeah, so I actually this past weekend, I actually had some friends come over and we actually like used the studio space for the first time since it's been like re-outfitted. And it was really cool. My friends loved it. They're like, hey, we need to come back and do this more often. I was like, yeah. I'm like, man, it's already like, I'm already getting used out of this space, even though it's still like really under construction still. So I was like, man, this is so cool. I can't wait for like more days like this. And I actually ended up putting up some lights around my coffee area, and I like hung some little cute like dried flowers and stuff around it. So now it's like all cutesy and kind of Green Gables, Jane Eyre kind of vibe going there. So, oh man, I'm so excited about that. And we made tea for the first time using the coffee stand. So that was really, really great. I just can't get over how it's coming out, how it's looking. So I'm really, really excited about all that. And then of course this weekend I'm having another friend come over to she's working on some Christmas gifts. So we'll be using the studio space again, and I'm so excited. I think I'm going to work on some of my own Christmas gifts, do some sewing and stuff. So, I guess that's all I have for this week. This one's kind of a short one. Not that much stuff going on. Of course, just organizing and cleaning. That's super boring. Who wants to see me doing that? Unless there's like something really interesting, like some sort of like new fangled organization thing that I discovered randomly. I would show that if I had any of those this week, but I didn't. Maybe next week. Yeah, so next week I'm hoping to paint the door. So I have some ideas of what I want to do with so I have a sliding door, and I plan on doing some painting on that, and then more cleaning and organizing. Yeah. So that's, I don't know, it's kind of like, and I'm moving in too, so it's like cleaning, organizing, moving in, and that's been kind of, I don't know, not all that exciting, I guess, to show for progression, I guess, of the studio space, but it's been good. And also we're going to have some interesting thing. So, last video I posted, I was saying I wanted to put that workbench, that green teal colored workbench up in my studio, and it turns out that there's not really any way to get it up there except for maybe possibly one way, but I'm going to leave that as an exciting adventure for one of these next videos whenever we actually do it. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if we can actually manage to get it up there, because my studio's up on the second story. There's stairs to go up into it, and then it opens up. There's a landing and it opens up and there's a door. It's like, if you have a really long piece of furniture that's really heavy, it won't fit. You can't get it in there. So I was like, what are we gonna do? So me and one of my friends are developing a strategy of how to possibly get it in there. So stay tuned for that. I think that's all I have to say. And twiddles, y'all. Have an amazing holiday season. Can you see my awesome Christmas lights? I love my lights. Oh, they make me so happy. Anyway, y'all, toodle-dee.